Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Iftar Insights Inside Edition, episode 6, day 6 of Ramadan here in Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Fuzz.
And I'm Asma.
Welcome to the Digital Dawah series. Today we will be treated to a very unique marital / food perspective. Before Asma introduces our guest presenters for today's episode, a little backstory on Asma and I. We've been married now for, inshallah, June of this year would be 5 years. And over the course of the 5 years, we have really been feeling and trying to experience each other's traditions, family and Jamaat traditions. What I'm getting at is that in years gone by, it used to be that when the couple got married, the wife would automatically adopt whatever family traditions or cultures she met at the husband's home. But that is not necessarily the case now, and it's certainly not the case with us. What we've been trying to do over the last 5 years is immerse ourselves into experiencing each other's traditions. So we have spent some time visiting my masjid in Gasparilla, which is the default masjid because it's just closer, as well as visiting her masjids in Piparo over the years, not just during Ramadan, but for Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha observances as well, to really, wrap our heads better around each other's experiences, and it also helps to understand each other better, that sort of stuff, right? So to say that 5 years in, she and I have an established Ramadan tradition, that is actually not the case. I think we're still sort of feeling that out. There are some things that we've agreed upon that we both like. We like the healthier iftars. We like the personal iftars, with family sitting around our table at home. So this quarantine is actually pretty nice for us because the family, we have no excuse. We are sitting at the table to break the fast together. And inshallah, over the years, it will hopefully evolve into something that is a bit more, I don't want to use the word rigid, but something that we adhere to a bit more, and something that we could possibly describe as our culture, our family tradition, But it's not, like I said, it's not always the case that you have a cemented thing. So today, however, we would like to share another perspective with you from a couple who has been married for a few years more than us. So they obviously would have a lot more experience and bring a lot more experience and a totally unique perspective to the table and to today's presentation of Iftar Insights Inside Edition.
So inshallah, today we will meet Jenna and her husband Khalil. So Jenna is a food blogger. She started off as a food blogger, visiting halal restaurants and helping us to decide on which restaurant we would like to visit, and be comfortable knowing that the food there would be halal. Eventually, she evolved into cooking her own foods and showing us and sharing with us her family traditions of making special dishes. So you can check her out at JennaG the Hijabi TT on Instagram and YouTube and the other platforms. And her husband Khalil, he is also on the various digital platforms. You can find him at KOSM, that's KOSM, and enjoy their videos there. Now, today they are going to share with us their unique perspective on what it's like for them during Ramadan, and we are going to be able to maybe identify with them, some of us, what they feel and what they share with us. So let's join them now as they share their unique perspective.
Hey guys, Assalamualaikum. It's JennaG. Ramadan Mubarak to you, Fuzz, and also to Asma and everybody else watching. Ramadan Mubarak. So I am JennaG. I am actually in the kitchen right now whipping up something that we're going to be eating later when we break out fast. Trying to get a video done too as well. But in today's episode of Iftar Insight Inside Edition, I'm going to be sharing some of my thoughts, and I'm going to have husband join me as well, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how Ramadan is, given the situation in our home. I'm I'm going to continue whipping up some stuff in between. We're going to just be talking to you guys and sharing our thoughts on what's going on.
Chicken smelling good, boy. A little bit spicy, but
So the husband is here, smelling all that goodness, sitting right, close to the food, but it's all good.
yeah. So if you see me dribble a little bit, right, guys, sound like Ramadan Mubarak to everyone watching.
So those of you who don't know, he goes by Kusem, of course. So let's keep referring to him as the husband, but it's all good. So like I said, in this episode of Iftar Insights, we're just going to be talking about our past experiences Ramadan wise and how this has been affecting us. Alright, so I'll go back, and we could talk about in terms of my own personal self. To be honest with you, I first of all was not really one to keep all my fasts, stuck for a lot, but I don't recall keeping all 3 months or anything like that. And it was when I went to school, actually away. I was in school, and for some reason, like, I missed all my fast that year. 2.5 years I was there. I actually missed it. I stuck for a lot, but something at that point in time clicked for me, and I felt like I was missing it. I was missing my religion. I don't know if that sounds weird. I don't know what's the correct word, but something just like automatically clicked. And it was while I was there, I was like, what, I need to make sure that I do better. I try my best to be a better Muslim and do things better. So when I came home, I tried started to make a lot more effort in terms of fasting and all of that. And from since then, it was constantly trying to become a better Muslim. And Ramadan became something that I would look forward to. Ramadan time, I remember back in the days, like when I was younger and all of that, we would go to mosque and all of that too. But that sort of what is the word you're looking for? To like look forward to it, and that inside feeling that you get when Ramadan is coming. I honestly did not have it before, and in recent times it just built, and now we started to go to mosque during Ramadan time. Like when I got married to him, it was a lot of family stuff because they all live close by. So it was a lot of the iftars, together with the family and stuff, and it was something that you not only for that look forward to, but it just added to the experience. And then reached now this year, and it's a totally different, a different experience. So Ramadan was something that I look forward to,
Right.
in the last couple of years, and it's just different now this year.
Yeah, like everyone has their own Ramadan experience. It's different for everyone. Like we just heard her talk about how progression was over the years. For me, I was probably the opposite, especially I grew up in my grandparents' house as well. So fasting for me started very early. From the age of 6, I kept my first fast, and I kept on fasting after that up until now. And for me, fasting and Ramadan is always about being together with family. Because like I said, we lived in the same street, most of us, and praying together was something we always did. Even from Fajr Salah, we prayed Fajr together. And of course, every evening we had a gathering for Iftar where the whole street, maybe 60, 70, 80 people came together and broke fast together every day. And that was since I can remember, since I was 8 years old. I'm a little older than that now. I wouldn't say my exact age. Reason thing coming out, but that's almost 25 years ago.
You just sell out yourself.
Some people math's not so good, but like for 25 years I've been bringing fast in congregation with like I said, at least 60 to 70 people. So now it's totally different. In addition to which, Tarawih is something that I've been doing for maybe 20 plus years. That's every night going to the mosque.
That one I don't remember doing. A couple of times when I used to go to mosque in my teenage years, I remember, going a couple Tarawih and stuff, but that, to be honest with you, like I was still part of the Ramadan, as you see, togetherness. I think when we moved to, with my family, like we moved away from mosque, so like now, like my grandmother would still say come, but because we live so far, it's kind of different now. So it's like the Tarawih part of it.
Yeah, like even for me myself, I never grew up going to Tarawih. Like I started late, maybe when I was 17, 18. But since I started to improve. Like I went a couple nights the first year, then every other night the second year, and after that just keep on improving. Maybe the last 15 years or so I've been going to Tarawih every night, and it's actually something I look forward to every Ramadan. I don't know, like I said, she mentioned Ramadan has a different effect and feeling on people, and sometimes you begin to miss it. Early on in the days, you were fasting because that's what you're supposed to do. But then as Ramadan, as you get older, you get more significance of what Ramadan should be all about.
Yeah.
And like now this year, it's so totally different for us. I mean, there's no schedule.
It's just like there, but I need to go check my chicken.
We're going to check it.
So we go check it.
It's
You
not
can
another
continue
place.
talking.
And you can probably close up the pot. Yeah, guys. So she's making curry chicken today. That's the eat after we pray Maghrib. So after breakfast, I think she made some.
Baigani.
She made baigani and chana, which is a traditional break-in fast meal. I mean, baigani is like so much people enjoy it and so much people know about it. So
Chicken coming along good.
Make sure that chicken's soft.
So yeah, guys. So now in terms of married, you know how.
Like she said, in terms of her getting married to me, and things would have been changed slightly different. Like how I was at home, and she kind of fell into the routine. I mean, alhamdulillah, she supported going to Tarawih. And
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think that it was before we even got married. I would go to Tarawih. I remember Daddy would come with me a couple of times too.
She actually used to come there.
Yeah, used to come.
And I'm very happy when she does attend Tarawih with me for sure. It's something that I feel I can't really explain that much. But this year, like I was mentioning, it's so totally different. I mean, with the whole restrictions and quarantine, there's no congregational salah. There's no iftar with your family and friends. No tarawih. No tarawih in congregation. Now we have to do everything at home. So in the morning it's pretty usual. Like I mean, we would get up together and prepare.
No, but even he would go like
Yeah, I used to need to go to Fajr.
Go to Fajr and
I actually go to pray Fajr in congregation, but you know, that's not possible anymore.
So that's changed, and then to in the evening time. I mean, we will admit though, it's a little more relaxed.
It's
if that's the correct way to say, but
I can say it's a bit more relaxed, and that could be
bad.
It could be bad. Like you
Yeah.
tend to get into a lull. I mean, this is a month you're supposed to maximize the time that you have. You know,
I agree.
That's something we both could admit we could definitely improve on that. I mean, we still try. I mean, she actually started the practice of getting up every morning to pray tahajjud.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and then so like after tahajjud, read some of the Quran until it's time to pray Fajr. I do that every morning.
Right. Challenge now being home, all the free time. You're trying to get a bit lazy. I mean, that schedule is not as there as before. So you still need to, like, I even sitting down here and talking and watching some of the previous episodes, and it's something I told her we can try to do a little bit more. But again, you need to get that mindset going and just get it done. Make maximum use of the time. So in terms of breaking the fast, it's totally different again because it's just two of us.
I know. I mean, I'll be honest. I put that in my second. I'll try not to get too much.
But the fantastic thing is she can cook almost anything. So we don't miss anything like any of the stuff we get back. She makes everything. Today, like I said, baigani and chana is fantastic. So the food is great, but it's just two of us again. She's getting emotional because she is missing everybody, but I'm right here.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good.
You have to take a couple of minutes.
No, it's all good. No, I think just sitting down talking about it.
Yeah, like you wouldn't think you would get emotional.
Yeah.
It's different, but like I said, one thing is togetherness. We have a lot more time to spend with each other. And it's a routine breakfast. We pray Maghrib together. I mean, I'm the resident imam. And we have a meal that she prepared again. I mean, I can help her, I will help her, but I mean, again, she's in the kitchen. She loves to be in the kitchen. And the thing is, when she's cooking, sometimes the smell is tempting, but like it's all good. We are happy. We have food to eat, and after we eat our dinner, then we prepare to read Tarawih at home. I mean, that's a totally different concept for me, for us. I'm reading 20 rakats. I mean, like I said, I'm the resident imam. And to lead in 20 rakats might sound easy, they might take it for granted, but it's not the easiest thing. So we even have our own system, like in case I make a mistake.
I'll say something about
to say Ameen, so I can pick up, because reading, it's for the first time. I mean, you know the surahs, you know the format, but as a human being, you can make mistakes. We try our best, but everyone makes mistakes, so we try.
But even that first surah, it's kind of sad.
Like I said,
they have the thank God though, like the good thing is about these days, they have modern technologies like lifesavers. So you have everything connected, and like even being in this time, you can imagine not having any of that video calls
like,
and
even apps on it, like Muslim Pro app.
everything.
Is
It's
like
it
it's
making
like so excellent.
things so much better. So like the first night with the Tarawih, I got pretty emotional too, and I had to message everybody who you would normally look forward to seeing in mosque and stuff, and it was
Like I said, it's the first time not going to mosque with Tarawih for me in 20 years, and that was so real. Praying Tarawih by myself, and I'm not sure what is going on, but it was different. But
it's an experience, guys. It's different.
And Allah knows best. Everything happens for a reason. And like I said, it's different, but we need to make maximum use of the time. Try our best in any way possible to get what we can done. We are far from perfect, but we try and try. And Ramadan, a lot of people think is mostly about keeping away from food and drink and fasting. But I always try to say Ramadan.
It's a lot more than that.
It's a lot more than that.
You see the time as something to strengthen iman, get better at everything, learn some surahs, read the Quran, try to do more good deeds. So, it's not just about staying away from fasting for us. So while this one is a different year for us, I think you could use the time. This is not for both of us alone, but for everybody watching.
Yeah.
Utilize the time in the best way possible. See good in every situation presented to us, and try to make the best out of it. It is a test for us. It is challenging. It'll sit down and get me emotional, just talking about it, and sometimes you don't even realize it bothering you so much. But use the time, guys, and for me, I just use it to the best as possible.
Like I always say, use Ramadan as a catalyst to improve in yourself and become a better Muslim, by extension, better human being.
Yeah.
Use it as that spark, a stock fertilizer, think people only go to mosque in Ramadan, or only fast or try to pray in Ramadan. You have to think why do you do it outside? But you shouldn't think like that. If it's a month that you start to do something, as you start, that's all you need to start and to improve and keep on getting better.
Most important.
It's like a spark, like a nice fire within.
That's how I felt when I was in school,
exactly what she was saying.
I felt the need
spark.
to, I needed to start wearing hijab. I needed to start to do stuff. And no Ramadan for me, so it's been great to find something you look forward to. So this is different. One for the books for sure. Definitely one for the books. But this is just our experience and our thoughts behind it, guys.
As a young Muslim couple in 2020. Trying our best to
do things away from family,
away from everyone. Yes,
but it's so good.
It is sad, but we can make as best possible use of it.
So before we break fast, guys, thanks so much for the opportunity to be even part of this series. Awesome series, I must say. We did get emotional watching a few of the one in particular, the episodes, so good job on doing that. Thanks so much for having us on. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Just in case you're curious on how to make that Guyana channel and the curry chicken that we have in today, you can check out my YouTube channel because I do cooking videos, and the recipes will be up there and the videos will be up there, so check it out.
Make sure to check it out, and thanks again for Zir and your wife for including us. Everyone has their own perspectives on Ramadan. So is ours, and I hope we provided some insights for our Ramadan traditions.
So we have the chana, some dates, of course, to break fast with, and we have the baigani. And after we break fast, let me pray curry chicken and potato, or curry chicken and aloo. So after we break fast, we are going to pray Maghrib, guys, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum, and just remember, make the best out of the month despite the circumstances at hand.
Alhamdulillah, and Jazakallah khair to Khalil and wife Jenna for not just a unique but amazing, in how unique it is, perspective, and more so how real a perspective and a reflection it is. I know with certainty that there are many couples and many Muslims who would be able to relate to the stories that you have told us, and both of your journeys to resulting in where you have arrived at this time. For myself and Asma, there is so much relatability in that story as well, just in the opposite, wherein she could relate to Khalil's experience, having gone from strength to strength every year as the years would have gone by. And I can relate to Jenna's, where there would have been a couple of those break years in between, where thankfully, after whatever would have transpired, whatever signs, signals, etc., Allah would have called us back onto this straight path. And thankfully, we remain Muslims and remain practicing, and can only ask Allah to forgive any and all of our transgressions over the years, inshallah.
So we've come to the end of today's day 6 episode of Inside Edition for Iftar Insights, and we would like to ask you to join us tomorrow, where we will be journeying to New York. We will be featuring a journalist who's Guyanese but lives in New York, and she's also a recovering COVID-19 patient. So she's going to be sharing her story with us. So please do join us tomorrow, inshallah, for another episode of Iftar Insights Inside Edition. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.